Let's do our exercise. So taking your time to let your awareness come more and more to your body right now. Feeling your body supported, resting on what you're sitting on. Finding your feet, your hands, your feet, the underside of your legs and buttocks and back, whatever's in contact. We're aware of those places of contact and resting into that support. Feeling your whole body present. Feeling out to the edges of your skin. Might there be a sensation of aliveness, even out at your edges? And even with your eyes closed, notice, become aware of what's around you, your environment, your surroundings. Noticing that you can feel what's around you even with closed eyes. You can feel where the space is, where the light is, where the walls are. You can feel what's behind you as well as what's in front of you. What's around you. What's beneath you. Something you can rest on. There may be sounds in your environment that you're aware of. Yeah. And in all of that, there is support for you. So there's what you're sitting on, resting into that support, which is resting on a floor probably, which is resting on the earth, certainly. So all the way down, there is that support for you. And speaking of support, maybe you could also sense other kinds of support that are here for you right now. There's the support you probably feel from me. I hope you do. Maybe you could take that in. And what about the support you feel from the other people in this program? Some you maybe talk to or being partners with, and others you maybe haven't spoken to, but you might be able to feel this whole group as a kind of kind and generous support for you, caring about you. Okay, see if you can feel that. There may be other people in your life you feel supported by. Notice how that feels. It's nice to take a little while to remember, oh, who are those supportive people? If there's a part of you that feels bad because there aren't more of those, that's okay, that's welcome. We can say hello to that as we go ahead and sense the support that is here. Even people who are no longer with us, right? No longer embodied, can be included in your company of those who you feel supported by. Grandparents, mentors, whoever. Sensing who that is for you. It's nice to pause and let that sense gather of, yeah, there's something that flows from them toward me, isn't there? There are blessings, there are goodwill toward me. And just really pausing to take that in. So if you are feeling resistances to any of this, to receiving support, for example, if you are feeling resistances, you might turn towards something in you that doesn't believe it, doesn't like it, doesn't want to take it in. Hello, hello, I know you're there. Pausing to sense what that part of you is worried about or not wanting. Maybe it's not wanting you to relax your guard, not wanting you to be fooled, or not wanting you to miss the fact that there's been hurt. Okay, I really hear you. Whatever it is for that part, let it know you hear it. And see whether that helps it feel that you get it, you understand. A little softening might come. If not, maybe stay a bit longer with that part, going further down the not wanting ladder with it, what it's not wanting. If you might even want to pause the recording, because we're going to go on as if that part had softened a bit, or if that part didn't even need any company today. So we're back to that feeling of support in your body right now. Resting into it, taking it in. Maybe there's even more support. Maybe there's support from animals in your life. Yeah, you may have animals who live with you or who you know. Or maybe there's past animals. Animals that you are aware of, even if they're not in a owner-pet relationship with you. In fact, there's a whole world of animals, and birds, and lizards, and insects that we're embedded in because we're animals too. What happens if you pause and feel that world of animals, all alive, all interacting? You're one of them. And that's something that supports you. And there's an even wider world than the world of animals. There's the world of all of nature, everything alive, including plants and microbes. Everything's interconnected, interacting, and you are part of that. You're an essential part of that. You are part of a larger system, and the larger system is alive. It has more to it than we can enumerate, and yet it's possible to feel in your body a sense of that larger system and your membership in it. And I'm curious what that feels like to you right now. Let's pause and sense. If words and metaphors occur to you, if images come, they're very welcome. What it feels like to feel yourself part of that larger system. And to rest into that support. Now, sometimes there's a bit of a tendency to just disappear, right? This larger system is so large and I'm so small. So don't disappear this time. That's something you may want to do another time. But for this process, stay here. Be here as yourself. Feel your body grounded. Be here. You are here and you are able to feel yourself part of the larger system. right? And just noticing what happens, noticing what that's like. If resistances arise, you know how to turn toward them. Wonderful. Okay. So here's another step. The larger system is alive, it vibrates with life, and it cares about your life. It cares about your life. It's not some kind of cold, impersonal, right, just machine or something. This is something alive that cares about your life. See if you can feel that. Never mind if it makes logical sense, okay? Just take the body feel of the larger system and notice if it feels like it cares about you. If it feels benevolent toward you right now. After all, you belong in it. After all, without you, it wouldn't be what it is. It cares about you. Pausing to feel whatever comes. Be aware of what happens when you ask, can I feel it that it cares about me? Wonderful. Okay, one more step. All right, one more step. Okay, so now sense if you might want to ask the larger system for help. What help would you ask it for? I recommend asking it for help with something that feels beyond you, right? That just you have no idea how to get this to happen. Ask it for help with that. Something that really feels beyond you, because the larger system is beyond you. What would you ask it for help with? And then feel free to go ahead and ask it right now. And feel if there's a response right now. I predict there will be a sense of a response. That might surprise you, but it will be positive. It will be a kind response. Even if it says to you, actually, you don't need me for that. You can do that yourself. It will still have a quality of kindness. I remember once years ago, I asked the larger system for help with money. I said, I just don't want to have to worry about money. And the answer that came back was, hey, be my guest. In other words, go ahead and not worry about money. It wasn't exactly in words. There was more of a gesture, like a be my guest kind of gesture. Like someone was sweeping their hand, showing me a path that was available that I hadn't been stepping on. So you ask for help with something that's beyond you, and then you sense what comes back. Words, images, gestures, inner feelings. What comes back? If something comes back that isn't positive, then that would be a part of you. And we can turn toward that and be gentle, be compassionate with what it's worried about. If you work within spiritual or symbolic systems where the larger system takes a form for you, that's perfectly fine. Whatever works. We're just noticing what happens if we ask the larger system for help and then feel what comes back. So curious about that. Okay. Take longer with this if you want to. Today we've felt ourselves part of a larger system. We've noticed that that is an experiential feeling and not just an intellectual idea. And we've asked for help. Knowing the larger system cares about us, we've asked for help with something that's beyond us. And then we've noticed what comes back. Probably something about this feels really good. So before stopping, you might invite that enjoyable feeling to keep going and stay with you. This is something you can do many times. So, thanking your body, thanking the larger system, thanking whatever else you want to thank. Let's bring awareness outward, including the room around you, letting your eyes come open.